everybody, it's Gail with the Fun Home Network, and I just wanted to show, this is actually a dirty pour that I did, and normally I put Vaseline on the inside. It will actually stop this from happening, or epoxy, but for some reason I forgot, and my lip is full, so I wanted to show how to do that. I just wanted to show everybody that I come back and leave a very small rim. What this does is stops the epoxy from chipping at the edge. For some reason, when I go all the way to the top and I put epoxy, I will sometimes get little chips and it starts chipping the paint. So I just come back and remove a very tiny portion so that the epoxy actually has something to adhere to. And this is actually just done with acrylics because I'm going to put some decals on it. So I just wanted to show you. So what you need is 100% acetone. They do make a non-acetone, but you want the one that is acetone because it will remove paint. With that being said, it removes paint, so be very careful on everything else. I got some paper towels, a baby wipe, some ear swabs, Q-tips, and an X-Acto. So the first thing that I do is that, they always say you should go away from you, but I go towards me at an angle, and I just apply a little bit of pressure. You don't want to apply too much pressure because I don't want to gut myself. But all I'm trying to do is literally just remove the paint off the top edge, and we'll come back so it doesn't have to be perfect. So I just go around the edge, scraping. And sometimes your drips will be a little bit more. So, go all the way around. And then I tend to put the cup down and just get the inside edge. Okay. Then I take a baby wipe, because believe it or not, a baby wipe will get off a lot. And I'll actually show y'all because I use acrylic, so it will actually take all that paint off. You can use acetone on the inside. Just make sure you wash it with soap and water real good when you get done. So, I'll show you, see? Other than what's in the bottom. Actually, it took off all that paint that was on the inside. So I'm just going to go over it again. And then I'm just going to take it and go around the edge. Alright, and then what I do is I just take a ear swab, dip it in the acetone, and I'm just looking to remove a very tiny portion. So I sort of at an angle, I just start going around the cup. And there's a piece right there that wants to chip, so gotta be careful. So I'm just gonna lay it down. And that's it. I just go around the edge. See if I can get a little bit done so you can see what I'm doing. You can run a thin layer of tape around the edge. They make us a narrow tape, but I'm just looking. You guys can see the difference. I'm literally just looking. You just need a very tiny edge. You just need something for the epoxy to hang on to. And that's it. So I'll go all the way around the cup. I want to show y'all, this was another dirty pour that I did. Same colors. And I actually just used once I did this dirty pour, I picked up my pan and dumped it on top of this one. And then I just came back and added some more color where it didn't fill in. So, see if I can get it off of here. And you guys can see the lip of it is messed up. So, I'm gonna baby wipe. Well, actually, let me cut first. baby wipe. As you can see, it pretty much gets off anything that's on the top lip and on the inside. Now, what I do is when I go to epoxy, I will, before I actually, I have the turner thing, like this will be the turner part, and then I'll epoxy. What I will do is put Vaseline on the inside of the lip, but I also take a Q-tip and just run it along the inside rim, because even though you think sometimes you don't have epoxy, you will have epoxy right there. So just as a preventative measure, with a baby wipe is usually what I use on that. So you also can, I'll show you, is that this is quarter paper towels. So I just tend to fold it up as sort of small. And then I want to put the acetone on the tip right here. So turn it over, get the tip. And then what it does is it will allow me, I start from the inside and I'm just going across the top part. And you'll get a feel for this. I just tell everybody, if you're not comfortable, use a Q-tip because it's much smaller. But I've been doing this for a while now, so pretty confident. Alright, so we're just going to go around the top. Alright, now I'll take the Q-tip, dip it in acetone, and then go around the edge for one final cleanup. Alright, that looks great. So there you have it. That's how I do my rims.